Hello everyone, and welcome to Professor Heveron's iPhone. This video is going to help familiarize you with the technology and apps we are going to use on our phones for biomechanics class. First and foremost, you're going to need OneDrive installed on your phone. You're going to sign in with your Franklin College username and password. And you can sync your files to your phone if you want. That would take up a lot of space if you use OneDrive heavily, and that's not required. Just have it installed on your phone and signed in before the first lab. We are going to use OneDrive to help us transfer the data we collect on our phones with our SPARKvue app, which you'll see in a second. It's going to help us transfer that data to our computer via the cloud. The cloud. Get OneDrive. Next up, the Indiana Golf app. Just kidding. SPARKvue. SPARKvue is the other app you need downloaded on your phone. It is free. There's no sign-in required. And this is the app we're going to use a lot during the semester to collect data for various activities we're doing in lab. And then we take that data and we send it to OneDrive, and then we can get it on our computers for further analysis. Let's go ahead and open up SPARKvue and see what it looks like. So when I open up SPARKvue, you can see that there are various options. We are only ever going to use sensor data. Okay, so I'm going to click on sensor data. And now I have lots of other options. Now the cool thing about this app is in our lab, we have lots of different sensors that will connect via Bluetooth to this app. We don't have any sensors connected right now, so I'm just going to use the onboard acceleration sensor. This is an accelerometer that exists inside my phone. All modern smartphones have them. When you turn your phone and the screen rotates with your phone, that is done by the accelerometer sensor in your phone. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to mess around with this. I'm going to turn off Excel resultant and just turn on Excel Y. And the template I'm going to pick is the graph template. All right, so there are a few things that we will configure when we use this. But for right now, we're not going to do anything special. I'm just going to do a really simple experiment where I stand up from my chair and measure the acceleration of that activity. You don't have to know exactly what this stuff means right now. This is just an example of what SPARKvue looks like. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to press the start button. Stand up. That is what the acceleration of me standing up from my chair looks like. Wild and crazy. So the cool thing is we have all of these, see these dots, all of those are data points, and we collected several data points over a period of 8 seconds. So the x-axis is time, and the y-axis is acceleration y. Now, we do have a cool graph here, but we can do some further analyses on this if we take all of the data and we put it in OneDrive and then pull it down on our computers. We can get it into Microsoft Excel. The way that we do that is we use the share function. So in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you can see there's a camera to the very right-hand side. There's a Bluetooth symbol. And then right next to the Bluetooth symbol is the share button. Looks like a funky triangle with dots. I'm going to click on that now. And then from here, I'm going to use the third option, share data. That is the option I want because I want to send the data to an app where I can access it. Okay, so you can definitely send the data to your friends in a text message. I'm sure they would love to have this super awesome data. We're not going to do that. You could email it to yourself if you wanted to. I'm going to choose OneDrive. Now, if OneDrive is not an option, now again, this is an iPhone, right? This is an iPhone. Android phones might look a little bit different, and actually they're probably a little more functional for this step. You're just going to click on More and click on OneDrive to add it to your options. Okay, I already have it, so I'm going to go to OneDrive. And for you, you're not going to have as many files synced here as I do, but I'm just going to navigate to the biomechanics class. This will be a much quicker process for you. You're going to go to the lab for spring 2024. Here are my lab groups for the 9 a.m. class. And then you would just pick whichever group you're in, and you would drop your file, upload here. And there you go. All that data we collected in SPARKvue is now in OneDrive. And now I can get on a computer that has access to OneDrive, download that file, and we'll open it up in Microsoft Excel. That is how we're going to use SPARKvue and OneDrive for data analysis